snow on the ground, lights are up. It is the holiday season, of course. So is it beginning to look a lot like Christmas? Well, it is. As a matter of fact, it is, just like the song. And in a couple of moments here, we're going to talk to Alicia, who's going to explain to us. I mean, do you get stressed out at Christmas? Are you not sleeping? Well, I don't get stressed, but you hear that, from studies that when it comes to the holidays, in fact, there's a survey that says 44% of people don't get enough sleep over the holidays, and 63% struggle to eat healthy. Okay, the last one I get. The last one, that's where you can eat like a handful of meat, and I mean your hands. You're a handful of meat, and then maybe some M&Ms. That's the holidays. You can't even. You're so excited. You look at the table and you're wolfing it down. And you go, hey, I didn't see the pie. Yeah, that's Christmas, and that's why you might need a little help. And for always great help and advice, we go to our friend Alicia Ravenna from Nutrition House. Good morning, Alicia.
Good morning, Mike. How are you? Hope you're not stressed this morning.
I'm never that stressed. I got to be honest. I never, there's a lot of things I've probably should sweat over, and I don't. It's the Irish nature that I have. It's like, even on the Titanic, when the ship was sinking, the Irish were dancing. The Irish, who had the lousy seats, because we always do, were doing the jig and we're doing Irish dancing as it's going into the water. I think as long as they have a drink, we're kind of fine with it, It's all lovely. It's all very lovely. And so we get to this point and I'm thinking, okay, so what and for you at Nutrition House, when people are coming to see you at this time of year, what are the kinds of things you're dealing with when we talk about this?
A lot of stress, a lot of anxiety, trouble sleeping at night. And those are the main things that have been going on a month before this holiday now. So it's quite serious, because you don't realize that if you stress long term, it can cause a lot of issues to your health. Number one, it can weaken your immune system. It can cause high blood pressure. It can cause cholesterol. It can cause sleep problems. And there's so many issues that stress can cause if you have constant stress. My advice is, I always tell people, I know it's easier said than done, because some people are just born to be stressed. I think they're just stressing about every little thing. But my advice always is, you are not solving any problems with stress. Actually, you're adding to your problems by stressing more. So take time to relax, to take a breather, do yoga, go for a walk, listen to some good music if you enjoy music, meet up with friends if you can, share a good meal together, and, do things that give you more pleasure than stress. And a lot of people tell me, well, it's easier said than done. And I get it, because I'm not an angel. I get stressed myself,
What do you mean you're not? What do you mean you're not an angel? I won't hear this talk.
Well, I get stressed myself, and we all do, but it's the way you control the stress. The minute I am under heavy stress, I can tell. I wake up at night, I toss and turn, I start to grab, foods that are not most healthy. Mm-hmm. And, you become almost like it's just a vicious routine if you let it be.
You're right. It is a cycle, because people who suffer from this, it's not like once in a while. Once they get into that routine, things mm-hmm. go on in their mind, even things that really aren't connected. That's the problem with that kind of restlessness, is you think about things that aren't necessarily relevant even to your life. You're just thinking of stuff. And I guess when that around, the holidays, you might be thinking about, family coming over. Do I have enough of this? Have I prepared it this way? And so there are ways to help it, just aside from things that you can do yourself. Sometimes you need a little help. And that's where that help can come from our friends at Bell Lifestyle Products. And we're talking about number 66, calming chronic stress. Once again, that's number 66. And there's so many interesting ingredients that go into the stuff they do. I mean, the research they do is amazing.
Yes, this is one of the products that I really strongly suggest to my clients, and I myself take it when I feel that, stress is not leaving me on its own, even though I'm trying to follow a healthy diet and exercise. There are times that you need that little extra help. And this product really has helped me. And because it has helped me, I have suggested it to all my clients. I wanted to share this. So one of the main ingredients in there is lemon balm, which is really good. Lemon balm, it calms your nervous system. It helps you sleep. But when given with a combination of other herbs like GABA and holy basil and magnesium, it works on a level where it just calms your brain down. All those ingredients that I have mentioned are for anxiety, for depression, and for sleep. It works amazingly. It calms your system down during the day. And at night, it helps you fall asleep better, because when your adrenal glands are at a screaming point throughout the day, it's hard to calm them down within 1 hour with one sleeping pill. You have to work on it throughout the day. So take a supplement that will calm your nervous system down, and it will keep you relaxed, calm, not sleepy. And then at night, you can take another one, which will help you sleep, because at that point you are more calm. Also, Bell Lifestyle, I want to mention, has another formula, which is a sleeping formula. And for those that cannot sleep at night at all, and they find that the stress and anxiety number 66 is not helping them stay asleep, the sleeping formula that they have is fantastic too. And you can take that just an hour before bed, and it will make you sleep soundly.
So you are talking about sound sleep.
Sound sleep, yes.
And yes. So it is something that actually we use in this household, that we all from time to time will use sound sleep. And the one thing is that it seems to be anyway that sleeping is such an issue for people. I never really thought, as a kid, you hit the pillow, you go to sleep. But when you become adults, this is when this stuff goes through your head. And if you don't get, all the things that we talk about on this show. So we talk about digestion, we talk about things to do with controlling cravings and cholesterol and blood pressure. But if you're not getting sleep, that complicates all that stuff and makes it worse.
Everything. So if you already have high blood pressure, it will go probably through the roof if you let it. If you have diabetes, the same thing. If you don't, you may develop diabetes. Another big thing is that a lot of people that are stressed and are not sleeping become obese. And that causes another issue altogether when it comes to your health. Your immune system, as I mentioned before, is compromised. So you are more likely to have a hard time fighting off infections. And a lot of people that are stressed come in with colds and flus more often as well. So, it's important to really take things under control, especially during this time. Remember to always follow a healthy, balanced diet, get enough rest. If you feel stressed, just sit down for 2 seconds, do something that gives you pleasure. Listen to music, or just go for a brisk walk. Exercises are fantastic. Yoga is my favorite these days. I don't sleep 100% well myself. So, I always make sure that I do these things, and they really, really do help.
They do help. And the one thing that I would suggest, because, people do have questions when it comes to something that you're taking regarding sleep. If you are taking other medications, then you should just check also with a physician. Now, I wouldn't think a lot of these things cross those boundaries, because these are natural health products, but you should always, check with a doctor first.
Always, and especially if you are on antidepressants or sleeping medication already. This is a fantastic herbal formula, but most doctors would not agree for you to take it if you are on medication. It's best if you are using this product when you are not on medication, and don't let yourself go to that point where you will need medication. So take control now. do all these things, take the supplement, which is herbal, it's natural, it just will relieve all the stress and anxiety that you have. And then you won't need the medicated pill.
Now, you have also Italian family members, as I recall.
Yes.
So during Christmas, that means you got to be cooking. Are you do a family?
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, because that means you're gonna be very busy in that kitchen.
Yes, I am very busy. 20 people coming over, and there will be about 20 dishes as well. So I'm trying not to stress. It's it's just, it is what it is, and we will eat well. That's the way I'm looking at it. And if something is not done, I don't want things to be stressful, but more enjoyable. So it's not done.
So because you also have, so you could have, now what is the food menu like? Because you could have a little Polish in there. You could have some Italian.
Definitely Polish. Yes.
Yes.
We'll
So
have some pierogies.
oh, pierogies, really?
Yes.
And are you making these pierogies?
I have to, I'm a little bit ashamed to say that I don't cook Polish too much. My mom does that part for me.
Nice.
I cook more Italian.
More Italian. So what is your best Italian dish, do you think? If someone said, okay, you got to go into an Italian cooking contest, what is the dish you lead with?
Lasagna.
Lasagna, very nice. Now, do you use the little thin pasta, so you have like a lot of sheets of it when you make it? Like yes, you do it the old style, yes.
And little meatballs in between, and I hide a few vegetables in there.
Oh, sneaky. It's very
My
sneaky.
family always asks me, what is the catch?
Yeah, they constantly think you're trying to trick them because how dare you want them to live healthier and longer? How dare you?
That's right.
Well, that is just lovely talking with you, as it always is this morning. And
same here, Mike.
Now I know Buon Natale, so that is the Italian version. What is it in Polish?
Wesołych Świąt.
Well, I'll let you say that one. What she said.
Yes.
For all our Polish friends. You do a lovely job for us, and wish you all the best in the new year. And thanks so much for doing this morning.
Thank you, Mike, and Merry Christmas to you guys too.
That is Alicia Ravenna joining us here this morning, who always does such a great job for us. And again, talking about stress and sleep, which sometimes can be a little tricky during the holidays. If you want to see Alicia Ravenna, it's Nutrition House. She is the nutritionist. And that's Heartland, correct? That's the one that's up on Heartland.
Yes.
Yes. Okay. So do not, if you want to see her, because otherwise you're seeing David Park and you're like, well, he's not lovely at all. See, there's a little shot at Dave. I had to do it.